Welcome to the show. As reported by naturalhealth.news, Zoe Sky on 3/15/2021. Natural cold and flu remedies. Homemade chicken noodle soup and elderberry syrup. Been around for a very, very long time. That will allow you to recover naturally, much faster from the cold and flu when you just eat homemade chicken noodle soup and you take the elderberry syrup. Prevention is always better than a cure. Prevention is always better than a cure. But what do you do when almost everyone around you is sneezing and coughing? During cold and flu season, you can try and keep the sniffles at bay by taking natural remedies, like a warming chicken noodle soup and nutritious elderberry syrup. That's been around for a very long time. The health benefits of homemade chicken noodle soup. You may remember being served a bowl of chicken noodle soup when you were young and you were stuck in bed because of a cold. But does this home remedy really work? Good question. According to Dr. Sandy Allanan, a clinical dietitian at the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, BIDMC, consuming a hearty bowl of chicken noodle soup may help clear nasal congestion and ease cold symptoms. However, the remedy is effective only if it's made with the right ingredients. It's understandable. The broth, the clear broth in chicken noodle soup is warm and soothing. Broth also helps you stay hydrated and soothes a sore throat. Chicken is rich in protein that boosts your immune system. Chicken also contains essential nutrients like B vitamins that help boost your immunity and regulates digestion. Vegetables. Chicken noodle soup usually contains vegetables like carrots, celery, and onions. These ingredients contain vitamins C and K, beneficial antioxidants, and essential minerals. These nutrients can help strengthen your immune system and protect you from viruses. Eating nutritious foods will also help you recover from a cold or the flu more quickly. And when it comes to the homemade chicken noodle soup, if a loved one comes down with a cold, make them some tasty chicken noodle soup. Ingredients for 6 servings is 1 package of frozen egg noodles, 2 cans of chicken or 2 cooked chicken breast, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, undiluted, 6 cups of water, 1/4 cup of water with homemade chicken broth or low sodium chicken broth, 1.5 cups fresh carrots diced, 1.5 cups fresh celery diced, 1 onion diced, 1 teaspoon dried parsley, 1 teaspoon dried sweet basil, 1 teaspoon of pepper, salt to taste. Preparation. Combine all of the ingredients in a slow cooker for 6 to 8 hours on low. Add the frozen egg noodles during the last 2 hours so they don't turn mushy. Store the chicken noodle soup in airtight containers like mason jars. Health benefits of elderberry syrup is that it's a home-made remedy that's been around for hundreds of years. Been around going back to your grandparents and great-grandparents, multi-generation. Used to relieve common complaints such as constipation, fever, headaches, infections that affect how you breathe. So if you have an infection that affects how you breathe, why not try the medicinal plants and homemade remedies? It also deals with joint and muscle pain. Work for your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents, going back through all the generations on your family tree. So why not try the natural cold and flu remedies? Elderberry is a superfood that's rich in antioxidants and vitamins that can boost your immune system. Elderberries can also help relieve inflammation and ease cold and flu symptoms. So again, if you have infections that affect how you breathe, if you have infections that affect how you breathe, if you have infections that affect how you breathe, all you need is the natural cold and flu remedies. Homemade chicken noodle soup and elderberry syrup. Used for hundreds of years. multi-generation, decades throughout your family trees. So now, considerations before consuming elderberries. If you're not used to eating elderberries, start with small doses of elderberry syrup. Do not eat unripe or uncooked berries and flowers because they can cause side effects like diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting. Eating too many berries may also cause serious poisoning. Don't consume elderberries or elderberry syrup if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Other parts of the elder tree, like the leaves, branches, twigs, roots, and seeds, are toxic. If you have immune problems, you may have a negative reaction to elderberries. Elderberries have diuretic property that can make you urinate more frequently. But at least you know what you're putting in your body. Just being honest, at least you know what you're putting in your body. Elderberry syrup suggested dosage. Adults can take 1 tablespoon daily of elderberry syrup year-round to boost their immune system. You can give children a teaspoon of elderberry syrup daily. If you're feeling sick or if you already have the flu, increase the dosage. Adults can take 1 tablespoon every 3 to 4 hours up to 6 times daily. Give children 1 teaspoon every 3 to 4 hours up to 6 times daily. However, you shouldn't take more than 6 doses of elderberry syrup. Elderberry syrup helps boost your immune system because it is rich in antioxidants and vitamins such as vitamins A and C, flavonoids, and other botanical compounds that help strengthen the immune system. Homemade elderberry syrup, make some at home to help someone fight off a cold or flu, recover faster that way, and relieve symptoms. And ingredients for 1 bottle of elderberry syrup: 1 cup of dried organic elderberries, 3 cups of water, 1 cup raw honey, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of dried cloves, 1 teaspoon dried ginger. Preparation: in a large pot, combine all the ingredients except the raw honey. Bring this mixture to a boil, then turn the heat down to simmer. Let the mixture cook down to about half to make a thicker syrup. Once the mixture cools down, strain it using a mesh strainer. Squeeze the juice out with a wooden spoon and add the honey. Stir until well combined. Store the elderberry syrup in mason jars for up to 2 months in the refrigerator. When you feel like you're about to come down with a cold or the flu, make some chicken noodle soup or take elderberry syrup to boost your immune system and relieve your symptoms. You can go to sources like foodstoragemoms.com and newswise.com. And here's the thing. Why are we going to go around recreating the wheel? Why are we going to recreate the wheel when your family tree, your older generations in USA and around the world would always use their homemade remedies, their natural remedies to recover faster from the cold and flu and several other health ailments. We'll leave it at that. Signing off.